Not too long ago, I made a video that was titled The Best Build to Nuke Factions, which I go over a whole bunch of different weapons. And towards the end of the video, I did make one little mistake, and that was with the Witchwork Staff. And the mistake is that I forgot to use a Caerleon cape so we could double dip our Q spell. So technically, this weapon is far superior, and today's video, I wanted to see, well, what if we awaken it? What if we dump 100 million silver into a Witchwork Staff? How much more damage can it deal with a full combo? But to get those numbers, the first thing we need to do is get the damage numbers without being awakened. So that's what we're doing right now. And we're going to simulate a faction gank. This is where I'm off screen and my opponents are in my top right. I'm going to chug an invisibility potion and then walk towards them. And then when I get near them where I'm ready to bomb, I'll use my assassin jacket, stack it up to 10 stacks. And then what we're going to do is E into D into Q into W into Q and then teleport away. And so you can see that I dealt 3.5, about 3,594 damage. I repeated the test to make sure I still got the same numbers, 3,594. Now, when I pull up the video, you'll see here that the damage without the Caerleon cape, with the same test, same ingredients, Papa John's, was 2,576 damage. So what we're trying to do now is beat this number when we awaken it, and like I said, I'm going to dump 100 million, and let's see how much more damage we can do. Okay, so I spent well over 100 million. I spent about 150 million on this weapon because I had some unlucky rolls, and when I compare it to my lucky rolls, I only spend 100 million. So depending on how lucky or unlucky you are, you might have to spend more for the same amount of power. But we're at 2,122 item power now. We have 10% ability damage and plus 81 item power. Let's see how much more damage we do. So normally this would take 400 hours of grinding statics in a full loot zone. You would have to have a guild guard you to craft one of these bad boys. No one's going to be able to make this normally unless you're in a top-end guild with like 20 friends guarding you at all times. And who knows, they might even kill you and try to take your stuff. Anyway, we're going to now pretend to stealth up to this, faction blob. And, we've drank our invisibility potion. Just pretend, use your imagination. I know it's hard. And then we're going to go with the assassin jacket, stack it up to 10. And then we're going to pull them all in, hit the helmet, hit the Qs, hit the Q again, hit the W. 4,001 damage. That's all we got. That sucks. That's so bad. Come on, there's gotta be a better weapon. Like, why is it so bad? What's going on, Witchwork Staff? Come on, bro. Can you imagine putting that much money and effort into making something stronger, and this is all you get? Well, what about Bridal Fury? We're gonna find a weapon that's worth awakening in this damn game. I swear, every weapon I've tried for hours now, none of them are worth doing, but we have a base Demon Fang here, and what we're going to do is we're going to charge our Q stacks, and then we're going to go invis, as we normally would, and then we're going to dash to the target, and then we're going to triple slash them, and then hit the helmet there, 3,361. We got to improve those numbers. Here we are. We've now powered this sucker up. We've got, what did we do here? Damn it, where is the stats? 11.8 ability damage and 73 item power. Same test. Let's see the damage. And I'm hoping, because this thing triple dips into its own damage, that it will triple dip into the awaken stats. But we'll see. I don't know, man. I just kind of worry about this game. You know, it's not like what it used to be. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, laser beam to the face. 3,485 damage. It's worse! we only did 100 more damage? No! That can't be real. Wait, no, I do have my meat stew still going. Okay, we gotta wait on... I gotta do the test again. There's no way. There's no way. Alright, I think the damage is low because I didn't dash. I think that's why. So we're gonna do it again. Please be higher. Please be worth using. There's no way. Alright. This time we dash, and then we triple slice, and then we laser. Okay, 3,000, it's still bad. 3,698, no. Oh, man, oh, that hurts. What is that a difference of? That is a difference of 337 damage. No. You spend 100 million silver in 400 hours, and you get 300 damage. Alright, this is depressing, so we're going to switch focus now. We're going to find the worst scaling weapon, and I believe it to be nature staffs. Now look, I know this is not optimal gear for a druidic staff healer. I know this. I don't give a damn. It's not about the gear, it's about... what is my before and after healing and damage done before I spend 100 million awakening this weapon? I guarantee you that this is going to be like terrible results. And if not, well, hey, then it'll be worth it, but I don't think it will. So let's collect some numbers. Okay, we have the healing and the damage numbers. The first number for healing is the heal over time, and then the total healing from just casting it once, twice, or 3 times. The E spell, the W into E. Now, the W spell I was using, I forgot to mention this on the screen, is Protection in Nature, which increases the healing received by 35%. This is pretty common for Druidic Staff single target heals, so I don't know, I didn't put it on the screen, my bad. But hey, it punishes people that listen or watch me on mute. Screw those guys. The auto attack damage 56, auto proc 175, and W1, which was 1,078, pretty high. So let's see if we can get these numbers any better if we dump 100 million into this weapon. Now, I want to mention for healing weapons, it's a little bit different because you have a different modifier, which is healing cast. Now, you can also get ability damage, but that does not buff your healing, so I went with item power, which will buff our damage abilities and our healing abilities, and I went with healing because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be healing with this weapon. So I'm going to do some tests now, get some numbers, and I'll show you the difference. Now, this is going to look a little wonky, but the numbers on the right are after we've spent 100 million awakening this weapon. You can see that one stat goes from 37 to 42 at 378 total, and you can read the numbers on the screen. Nothing really significant here. We do push our E over 1,000 healing. W into E is probably the biggest one, almost 200, but not quite there. The damage obviously isn't going to be much higher, and it wouldn't be that much higher if we swap damage over healing anyway. Again, another crappy weapon that you would never awaken anyway. I mean, the weapon's not crappy, but awakening the weapon is a complete waste of your resources and time. Also, for those that are wondering, yes, awakened weapons do work while faction flagged. They are active, they are available to use, but so far I haven't found one that's broken enough to bother investing in. What about the double-bladed auto attack? Let's just try to buff that up, because that makes it a good brawling weapon, right? Let's see how far we can push it. Okay, I went a little overboard this time, lads. Instead of spending 100 million, which is a fair test, I was like, I'm sick of all these failed tests. How much do we really need to put into a weapon to make it good? And so I put 5.5 billion with a B into this one. And I've got it with auto attack speed, item power, and auto attack damage. And this one was a really unlucky rolled weapon. Like, holy crap, who's gonna really honestly spend 5.5 billion? But our auto attack went from 74 to 89. Oh man, 5.5 billion, well spent. And I don't even notice the attack speed difference. I'm gonna be real, like, I'm curious, like, this shows my attack speed. Where's it at? It's on here somewhere. Attack speed, 2.4 per second. Uh-huh. Is that the base? Alright, we're gonna compare now. 5.5 billion soaked into a weapon. Is it worth it? Okay, so 2.4 attack speed with this bad boy with 18% auto attack speed, right? If I put on the normal version, let's see. Normal version's attack speed is Where is it at? I am so blind. Okay, 2. It's only 0.4 faster, and that's fine. You know, that's okay. Whatever. Sure. Now let's do a DPS test. Okay, I'm gonna stop once I deal, I don't know, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 damage. Okay, so normal weapon DPS, and we'll stop at 3,000 damage. So when its HP shows 7,000, we'll get that number. Right now it's at about 149. So 149 from the normal weapon's DPS damage over time, which is really not that high. You can get higher with Death Givers, honestly. Okay, so we have the Elder's Double-Bladed Staff. This thing has, remember, 5.5 billion, purely bumping up its auto attack damage and speed and item power. So now, same test, and let's see. And we'll stop at 7,000. DPS is only, what, 213, 211? 213? Yeah, 213 DPS. So, 64 DPS more? You know, I mean, yeah, it's like a 30 to 40% DPS increase for your auto attacks, which is nice. You know, it's not bad. But is it worth 5.5 billion silver? I don't know. It's not. It's not. Just a regular Death Givers, not even awakened Death Givers. Look at the DPS on this bad boy. 290 something. Okay? Like, you could spend billions. And it's like 4 or 5 years straight of grinding 12 hours a day, by the way, in awakening points. Or attunement points, my bad. Attunement points. It's so bad. How about bolt casters? Good old reliable bolt casters. If you just E the target, it does 3,333 damage. If you sunder it and then E it, 5,619. We gotta pump this bad boy up. Can we get crazy numbers? Let's find out. Well, this one's not the worst, but I did spend 200 million into it. And, it's like, you got 88 item power and 11% ability damage. But the ability damage is physical damage, so I don't know about that, but you can see the damage difference of regular E cast into a sundered E. It's about 900 with the sunder diff, so 900 damage, that's an okay amount. It's not, again, not 200 million worth. I don't see the point of these. I should have judged the Q spell damage, because Q is, you know, a fun spell to hit. 678 damage with the Q. Alright, here's the final numbers. The Q2 is 584 with regulars, and then when you pump it up, it's 678. That's, you know, that's not terrible for a spammable attack. If you want to solo dungeons faster, you want to dump 200 million, be my damn guest to do 90 more damage, but it ain't for me, man. It just ain't. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for the video. I don't know what else to do. I don't know who or what this update's for. There's a cheat stone that gives premium on the test server, though, so... Look at that, 3 years of premium. How fast can I click this? Oh yeah, look how fast we're clicking now. 6 years of premium, 7 years of premium, yeah boy. Who's even gonna live this long? Is the planet even gonna be 15 years older? What happens if we had 100 years premium? Alright. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you click the video on the right side of your screen. We're up to 31 years of premium, 32 years of premium. Oh, it just never ends. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Mwah.